Hello everybody and welcome back to Death and Taxes. You join us just as we start, I believe, our 4th day? We have our cool coin, our little readme note, and 6 people to decide on today. Quote of the day: 2 humans have to die, spare any humans with a science background. Good, you are paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Why does it keep giving me extra coins? What am I supposed to do with them? Is my money wailing? Yes. I mean, kind of. Let's put it in here and remember to take it out of the drawer later, just in case, so that we might get it, you know? I mean, there's more money here. Like, it's let us keep our money from before. Okay, cool. Let's just chuck that in there then, I guess. And also chuck our Cerberus's Den card in here. No, let me move the coin. There we go. Alright. 2 humans. What happens if I put a human sheet in my drawer? Ooh. 2 humans have to die, spare any humans with a science background. I hope you're enjoying the routine. Fate. Okay. Archaeologist, that's science. Unemployed Me-Too philosopher, so he's a YouTuber. What a fucking loser. Scam artist. Literary critic. Cosmologist. That's not science. Diplomat. I mean, he's the only one that's a scientist. But we'll read the backgrounds and we will see. 2 humans have to die, and we've got 6 total, so we've got plenty of decision. 26? Fuck me. Ijiro isn't Ijiro Banko? Alright, whatever. He's not 26. Look at that motherfucker and tell me he's 26. Currently organizing an excavation in the colder regions, digging up permafrost in the hopes of finding artifacts from a fabled age of colossal hamsters. I mean, he technically has a science background, because he's an archaeologist, but... okay. Garrett Galt. Pardon me. He's an inventor slash scam artist. He's 36. He looks like a scam artist, I'm not gonna lie. He looks like one of those guys who starts a Kickstarter for, like, just the most useless shit you've ever seen. Who is this person? A nobody. Vain and arrogant, they promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed. Blinded by egoism, they refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people. This guy can just eat shit and die then. Simple choice. Chad Anderson. He's 25. He's unemployed and a Me Too philosopher. Chad quit college several years ago and started making Me Too videos from in their parents' basement. 80% of the content is about philosophy and 20% critical analysis of why they got dumped again. Ah. Okay. So, I would need to see his critical analysis of why he's getting dumped again. But, for now, he can stay on, like, the maybe live pile. It's at least 2 have to die, and we've already got 1 done with Garrett. So, Adewale Sinclair Oyekan. I am surprised I got that name remotely right. He's 47 and a diplomat. Adewale, a former teacher of special education, turned his attention towards diplomacy after the conflict in Keelan a decade ago. Since then, they have demonstrated themselves a peerless orator. Diplomacy is easier than caring for kids, after all. Okay. So he's a hard ass, but... well, okay, so he doesn't want to do special education anymore? Because diplomacy is easier than looking after kids with problems. But, you cannot blame him. He wanted to do diplomacy, after a conflict, and he went for it. You know what? This guy, he's not a bad guy. He's not good, but he's not bad. So we'll move on to Henry Birch. He's 43 and a literary critic. He looks like a literary critic. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked by pens. What? When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onwards that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as their friend cannot be directly poked with pens. What does that mean? This is just a dude. Like, he's a nothing dude. I mean, kind of like Adewale. Like, they're nothing people. These are people that the coin is for, I think. I'm glad I got that coin. Ayasha Moore, 38, and a cosmologist. 10 years I shall spent gazing through a powerful telescope. Cosmologist! She has a science background. I was thinking cosmetics, not cosmos. Fucking, this is what happens when you call yourself a beautician, but you just do makeup. People get confused. No offense to any beauticians out there, I'm sure there are plenty of you that know exactly what you're doing, and I don't, so whatever. Anyway, Ayasha spent 10 years gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars that crawled across the universe. Bit by bit, they become even more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of a simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. You know, like this. Alright, so cool. We're good on this front. At least 2 have to die, though. And these are kind of like nothing people, right? So let's go with Adewale first and flip the coin. Adewale lives. And let's go with Henry Birch and flip the coin. Henry dies. Cool. Which means that Adewale lives. I mean, I guess. And you know what? Just for the sake of it, let's flip the coin for Chad. He's not done anything bad, though. Oh. I mean, I didn't quit college. I feel a kinship with Chad. He's a couple of years older than me. But I didn't quit college to do YouTube or MeTube. And I also don't do it out of their parents' basement. I do it out of my bedroom. And also I don't have any content on why I got dumped. Or philosophy. I mean, I guess he can live. He's not done anything, like, wrong. But, money. Let's take it out of the drawer, shall we? Let's take 1 out, just in case. And see if we get any extra money that day. Or today. By the way, I love this background music. Let's go straight up to Fate's office on the penthouse, of course.
What a day.
That cat's eyes are open.
What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Did I do something wrong?
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Okay, good, but that cat... I don't like that cat.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us.
That was my 5th day?
How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
What happened to the 4th one? I didn't like it at first, but I'm going to enjoy it. Meh, job like any other. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about this. Honestly, I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more. I don't feel like that. I still feel awful about every choice. That doesn't sound genuine. Every moment is a living hell. I hate this job. You know what? Meh, any job
Is
like
it,
any other.
Though? I can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like.
I mean, I
But
guess.
think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I mean, I'm not sure, but... like, it's not a bad way. Right? Like, it's not particularly tough. on anybody, you know? Like, Grim Reapers are specifically made by fate for this job. I'm just gonna say I'm not sure.
The question is too difficult.
Oh, fuck you.
After all, you have not even lived a week.
I mean, you're
have
not wrong,
seen
actually.
what the tradition has wrought.
I guess.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
I mean, you hand out the rules and make me do the choices. Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done. I'm not happy with the situation, no. I mean, you know what? If it has to be done...
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns.
I mean, you're a dick.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
Eons? Is that how you even spell that? I mean, like, I know it is. I've seen it a bunch of times, but I never thought it had the A.
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
I haven't seen any underage profiles. What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? Why do all the profiles refer to people as they and not really? These are all good questions. I wanna... Okay, let's go with the point system.
Not at all.
Oh. Though they all influence the world in many ways, the humans can't actually affect anything. You don't sound so sure about that. I'll not question him, but I will ask him a question.
Yep, not a thing.
What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions.
Okay.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation, but that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
That sounds like a Yog Labs level, don't worry about it. That doesn't sound like
Anything else?
Oh, I get to ask the other ones. Okay, cool.
The children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with.
No, that's fine.
You will not find any yourself.
I mean, I'm kind of curious about officers and departments, but
Anything
this is just good
else?
to know. Ooh.
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape.
Okay.
Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department. Anything else?
I'm not gonna ask stupid questions. You know what? Why do the profiles...
An
refer to people?
astute observation. You see, Grim,
Yes.
our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition. Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human, after all, excluding any monumental error in normal procedure.
That... I don't like that cat
The bottom
looking
line
at me.
is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm not...
Right.
Okay.
It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Okay, you're welcome. I'm guessing... that... No, it's not open. Great. I thought it would be. Okay, so I got 300 coins there, which means that I got nothing particularly new. Fate isn't even in his office. Well, that guy's having fun. You know what? Let's have a look at...
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
The Lethian Obliviator. Remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on the profile, one use only. Yes, I will
Avast!
buy that.
This tale is beyond reproach. We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck full of these off the coast of the wild wakes. 'Has power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
Wait, whoa, don't make me buy the Eye of Ampu. Ampu, the god of the dead, mummification, embalming, and afterlife. Cemeteries and tombs, and the protector of the underworld. This hound really gets around and grants you stunningly canine visage. Oh, it's just clothing. Did I get extra money? I'm gonna save up for the ball, I think. Let's see. Oh. Oh, wow. That is going off. Okay, let's put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where is my coin? Yeah, I know I still have unlocked profiles. You can't see this really, but there's a fax machine in the top corner. We'll go through the profiles in a second. I just want to know where my coin is. And why I only have 4 of those, and not all of them. The rules, Morning Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Word for the day, a total of 6 humans have to die, so only 2 can live. At least 5 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Or is that 3? At least 3 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Spare humans with a medical background. This is very serious fate. Oh, medical background. Ah, there's my coin. I'm gonna put it in my drawer, just so that I know where it is. Let's have a look at the news. Critic dies from blood poisoning after accidentally stabbing themselves with a pen. So he was an idiot. It's a good job I killed him. Cosmologist publishes an odd article about the whole of existence being a simulation. Scientific community baffled and amused. So she got made a laughing stock of, but she's kind of right because this is a simulation. Archaeological excavation of permafrost releases plague which is spreading rapidly. Ah. Okay, I kind of had a hand in that one, but okay. Chad 101, check out my new video, 98 Reasons Meandros Are Wrong. Meandros? Meandros? You know what, Chad 101? I'm not gonna check that out. But you should check out my other videos at youtube.com/@dogbyfr or for real. Someone asked me recently actually if my name means I'm French, but I'm not French, I'm English. But here we are, tensions cooling as diplomacy brings warring parties to a negotiation table. Hey, we had a good time. Utopian vision, homelessness is a moral nightmare and a failure of society. What does that have to do with anything? Okay. 6 have to die, at least 3 aged 35 or younger. Spare humans with a medical background. So let's find the ones with a medical background and separate them. And then look at the others and see how it goes. Because I've got 8, and 6 have to die, which means that 2 live, right? Art history student. Parvani. Parvani War. Hey sisters, we're going to war. Anyway, art history student, an avid reader and student of art history. Comes from a rough background. They grew up in a very poor neighborhood, yet the local community pooled their meager funds to help Parvani's ascent to higher education. That I like. I like that. But she's not a medical student, and 6 of them have to die. Michael St. James, 43 and unemployed, a lover of pizza. Hell yeah, brother. Especially those with pineapple toppings, as it should be. That caused physical pain to say. They attempted to become a millionaire by age 30, but ended up homeless instead. Still, they did not lose their love for writing poems and pineapple pizza. How can you afford it if you're homeless, my friend? I don't have sympathy for you. Okay, right. Before we move on to Saif Hanan, I will point out, I understand why pineapple on pizza is a thing, because the sweetness of the pineapple contradicts the saltiness of, like, the cheese and the other toppings, right? I understand why, like, sweet and salty is a combination. I do not understand why it has to be pineapple. There are many other fruits, or even vegetables, that it could work with, that I feel like would be more accepted on a pizza. But that's just me. Anyway, Saif's been hitting a punching bag a lot lately, living out many frustrations of their life, one of them being lower than expected results in matches as of late. Oh, okay, like boxing matches. I thought he meant like Tinder. On the side, they've grown more interested in the unusual simulation of world hypothesis. In the unusual simulation world hypothesis. Oh, they've become more interested in this Tomorrow Science. Okay, cool. You know what? He's a little frustrated about losing some matches. That's okay. But I mean, he's 26. He's 28. You know, he's a boxer. He's gonna want to let that out. He's not a bad guy. You know. So we'll put him in the pile of good people versus objectively bad people. But also none of them are medical students, so we'll put medical students, you know, here, something like that. Can I draw on the rules? No, it just moves the rules. Okay, next one. Kunio Kawa, 57 and an immunologist, so that means that he's living, right? Kunio hopes to unlock the secrets of the immune system and make it more efficient in fighting diseases. They found a promising new approach in gene therapy. Kunio spends most of the time in the lab, but tries to go drinking with their colleagues whenever possible. So, what I understand is that the permafrost archaeologist that we let live last time has released a plague, right? And fate is telling us to spare humans with a medical background. And I imagine it is because of this plague that we have accidentally released. So, medical background immunologist especially gets to live, right? Let me just... So, it didn't actually give me that coin, but also... I don't understand why the fucking money's there. Whatever. Price Mallard, 30 and a photographer. I keep getting given Steam items just for playing the game, and I don't know why. Anyway, Price Mallard, 30 and a photographer. Price started their photography career by taking tasteful nudes. Okay. But soon got bored of nudes and decided to turn towards nature photography instead. You know what, Price? Okay. Dude, I mean, what the fuck is going on with your hair? But, okay, dude. They stalk the countryside for glorious vistas and sometimes even aim their camera. Oh, God. Even aim their camera at birds, oh my god. And sometimes even aim their camera at birds and wildlife. There we go. I mean, he's not bad, but he's like a middle ground, right? This guy's definitely living. Let's have a look at David Long. He's 20 and a student. Enrolled in the university to learn computer science, but as of late their grades have been dropping. Instead of studying, they've become absorbed by the recent hypothesis of the whole world actually being a very convincing simulation. It seems like fate wants us to kill the people that think the world is a simulation. Lucien Carno, 64 and a professor. Lucien has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years now. They are well known for their welcoming demeanor, yet whispers travel about shady and inappropriate deeds with students. Ah, that's not good. He's going over here. And Zygmunt Zozi. Wow. What? From all available activities, Zygmunt only likes watching TV. Okay. playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza without even live streaming at all. Which is stupid. Make some money, dude. They live with their mother and claim to have no mission in life other than wasting the world's resources. Okay, this guy can go. He's a piece of shit. At least I tried to turn something that I enjoy doing into something good. That you guys could possibly enjoy. This guy, you know what? I don't get a vibe. It's the haircut more than anything else. But we've got 2 out of 6, right? 3 humans aged 35 and younger. Okay, so we've got 25, 30. At least 3 aged 35 or younger have to die. Spare humans with a medical background, which is only 1. I mean, I kind of want her to live, to be honest. And he's not a bad dude either. This guy... I mean... This is tricky. I mean, like, so... You're not 35 or younger. But... 35 or younger have to die. I mean, you've got, like, the weird thing about students, so that's gonna go over there. Let's get the coin out, actually. But what if it falls on its side? Is my money wailing? I wonder if there are other grooms here. Maybe it'll start making noises for me. Okay, whatever. Cool, let's get going. These 2 are gonna be the decisions, really. I mean, these people can all die. I don't care about any of these people. She has a promising life that her village has given to her. He's definitely not a bad guy. But I think fate wants us to kill the people who believe we're in a simulation. So I mean, yeah, I guess. Palani. Palvani, not Palani. I apologize. I will let you live for getting your name wrong. 6 deaths. Yep. 3 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. 43. 64. 25, yeah, he fits. 28 fits. And 30 fits. Okay, cool. Spare humans with a medical background, which is just him, right? None of these said they had a medical background. Grades have been dropping in one of computer science, so no. Lover of pizza, especially with pineapple. Attempted to become a millionaire by age 30? No. Punching bags. Doing shit in his matches. And they grow more interested in the unusual simulation world hypothesis. Okay, cool. We can kind of just, like, confirm at this, I think. Pineapple hater. Okay. Well, I got an achievement for killing the guy who likes pineapple on pizza. Which I don't have a problem with. I have had pineapple on pizza before, I'm pretty sure.
Day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
We're fine, fate.
Yet you seem to have performed adequately.
Adequately. Above average.
How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times. There was a lot to do, but I worked it all out. Bad, I did what I had to. Doesn't mean I like it. No, you know what? There was a lot to do, and I worked it all out.
We have to do what is necessary.
Why is that in quotes?
Even
or
if we do
asterisks?
Not fully understand why. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't you know what happened? You were in charge after all. Maybe it was an industrial accident of some sort. It felt toxic. Beats me. It's a day like any other. I don't really care. Death is death. I know it was bad. That's what matters. So I know what happened. The virus got released from the permafrost, right? But I mean, I guess, don't you know?
Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation?
But I can.
Details in front of them. Your answer would intrigue me. Yes?
See, okay, so I guess it's trying to push me to say this, but, like, it wasn't an industrial accident.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
But it wasn't an industrial accident. It was a fucking... Why did I only get 200? Bitch. But it wasn't. The guy was digging in the permafrost. That's what it said. You know what? Fuck it. Is the bar open? Hey, the bar's open. Okay. Wow. I mean, I'm assuming you're a chick, but if you weren't, you'd be a twink. Gus the Ghost. Grim Day. Hey, that's cool. Meet your fate. What does that say? Crow Patrol, Fallen Murders. Oh, that is cool. Thinking with Mortals, Fate is a Lie. Oh, I like these posters. These are cool. So that's obviously a Portal reference. Snow Patrol. Employee of the Month, Reaper667. Just got a pumpkin head. Meet your fate. Green Day, obviously. Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. Oh, okay, so that's just an advert. Let's see what we've got. From the barkeep. Oh, hello there.
Hello there. I'm
Oh.
Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void.
Okay.
I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. Hey, you just dapper like the river Acheron. The outfit screams vintage. So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Don't I have, like, black face paint? A lot of tedious
Gotta live
paperwork
on the
so far,
brighter
really,
side
but...
of undeath, eh? I'm sure you never thought this was how you'll end up.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Sometimes these are the cards we are dealt. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple.
Well, next time we will play this game. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching Death and Taxes. I'm going to continue this game for a while, I think. This is going to be running alongside The Walking Dead, which is... There's a lot of death stuff on my channel at the minute, I guess. But, that should change pretty soon. The idea was to just play this for a little while. I didn't know if it would be like a long story-driven game or anything like that, but the idea was just to play this for a little while, see how it does, and then hop onto something else while The Walking Dead plays out. But, I guess we will see how this goes next time with Sari and her nice little game that she likes to play. Or his, I mean, could just be like a fanboy. I don't fucking know at this point. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Dogbite, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. That's not science.